presentation explores the complex history of the Philippine-American War. We will uncover its causes, key events, and lasting legacy. It's a pivotal but often overlooked conflict. Seeds of conflict, from Spanish colony to American protectorate. Spanish rule ends. American arrival. Treaty of Paris. The Philippines, a Spanish colony. 4 U.S. forces arrived to fight Spain. Spain ceded the Philippines to the centuries, sought independence. The Filipinos initially welcomed them as U.S. For $20 million. Filipinos were not Spanish-American. War offered allies. Consulted. Chance. Emilio Aguinaldo and the First Philippine Republic. 1 Revolutionary leader Emilio Aguinaldo led the Filipino independence movement. 2 Declaration of Independence on June 12, 1898, the Philippines declared independence from Spain. 3 Malolos Congress. The First Philippine Republic was established. It drafted its own constitution. Aspirations for freedom. Filipinos believed the U.S. would recognize their sovereignty. The outbreak of hostilities, February 4, 1899. Escalating tensions. First shots fired. Battle of Manila. An American sentry killed a Filipino. Relations between U.S. and Filipino. Heavy fighting erupted around. Forces grew strained. Filipinos felt soldier. This sparked the war. Manila. The conflict quickly betrayed. Escalated. American military strategy and tactics. Conventional town hearts and warfare. Occupation mines. Initially, the U.S. troops occupied some. Efforts were sought. Decisive towns and cities. Made to win battles. They established civilian support. To defeat Filipino military. They built forces quickly. Governments. Infrastructure. Brutal suppression. Harsh measures were also used. This included forced relocation, Filipino resistance, guerrilla warfare, and civilian support. Guerrilla tactics. Local knowledge. 12 Filipino forces adopted hit-and-run. Familiarity with the terrain aided tactics. They avoided direct resistance. They used the jungle to their confrontations. Advantage. Enduring spirited civilian networks. Villages provided supplies, and despite heavy losses, resistance continued. The fight for independence. Intelligence support was crucial for persisted. Survival. Action by Filipino forces. Protected. Aguinaldo's retreat. Balangiga Massacre, 1901. 3 Filipino villages attacked U.S. troops. Led to brutal American retaliation. Capture of Aguinaldo, 1901, a major turning point in the war. Weakened the Filipino resistance. War crimes and atrocities on both sides. American practices. Water cure. Torture was used. Civilian reconcentration camps caused deaths. Filipino actions. 2 executions of collaborators occurred. Ambushes targeted American patrols. Cycle of violence. Brutality escalated on both sides. It fostered deep animosity. Lack of accountability. Few were prosecuted for atrocities. This left deep scars. Official end, 1902. President Roosevelt declared the war over. Pockets of resistance continued. Civilian government. 3 The Philippine Commission took over. William Howard Taft was first governor. Infrastructure built. 4 roads, schools, and health systems developed. This aided American interests. Long-term occupation. 5 The U.S. maintained control for decades. Full independence came in 1946. Legacy and lasting impact on the Philippines and the United States. Philippine identity. The war deeply shaped national identity. It cemented a desire for sovereignty. U.S. foreign policy. It marked the rise of U.S. imperialism. It set precedents for future interventions. Cultural influence. English became a dominant language. American cultural norms spread. Forgotten history often overshadowed in U.S. history. It remains vital to Filipino memory.